knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. Worn out shoes with silver hair, a ragged shirt and baggy pants. The old soft shoe, he jumped so high, he jumped so high. Then he lightly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans it was. Down and out, he looked to me to be the eyes of age. As he spoke right out, he talked of life, he talked of life. He laughed, slapped his leg a step. He said the name Bojangles, then he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants, a better stance, so we jumped up high, clicked his heels. He let go a laugh, let go a laugh, shook back his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. He danced with those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke with tears of 15 years of house dogging him, and traveled about. Dog up and died, up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. He said I dance now at every chance at honky-tonks for drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars, 'cause I drinks a bit. Shook his head, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask, please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance.
For you in worn out shoes with silver hair, ragged shirt and baggy pants. He'd do the old soft shoe. He'd jump so high, jump so high, then he'd lightly touch down. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, dance. I met him in a park in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age, and he spoke right out. He talked right out. He talked of life, laughed, slapped his leg a step. He said my name's Bojangles, and he danced a lick across the grass. He grabbed his pants, a better stance, and jumped so high. Clicked his heels, he let go a laugh, he let go a laugh. Shook back his clothes all around. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles dance. He danced for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke with tears of 15 years how his dog and him traveled about. His dog up and died, he up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. He said I'd dance every chance in honky-tonks for drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind some jailhouse bars, 'cause I drinks a bit. He shook his head, oh, he shook his head. I heard somebody ask him, please, Mr. Bojangles, hey, Mr. Bojangles, they shouted, Mr. Bojangles dance. Hey, Mr. Bojangles, everybody shouted, Mr. Bojangles, hey, Mr. Bojangles dance. Oh,
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he'll dance for you in worn out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt, baggy pants. He would do the old South shoe. He would jump so high, jump so high. Then he'd lightly touch down. Told me of a time he worked with minstrel shows, traveling throughout the South. Spoke with tears for 15 years how his dog and he, they would travel about. But his dog up and died, caught up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. He said I dance now and every chance in honky-tonks for my drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars. You see, sunlight, I drinks a bit. Then he shook his head. Oh Lord, when he shook his head, I could swear I heard somebody say, please, please. That's Mr. Bojangles. Call him Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles, come back and dance, and dance, and dance, please dance. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come back and dance, and dance, and dance, please dance. Back and dance again, Mr. Bojangles.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. In worn out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. He jumped so high, jumped so high. Then he lightly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down now. He looked at me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of life, talked of life. He laughed and slapped his leg a step. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, stand. He said his name, Bojangles, then he danced a lick. Across the sand, he grabbed his pens, a better stance. Oh, how he jumped up high. He clicked his heels. He let go alive, let go alive. He stood up and shook back his clothes all around. He danced for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. He spoke with the tears of 15 years, how his dog and he traveled about. His dog up and died. He just up and died. After 20 years, he still grieved. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles.